Hi, this is Mike Sandoval here with M.U.S.E, and we're here with the Mighty Fine. How's everything going today?
Good.
How you doing?
Doing good, man. Doing good. Introduce yourselves to our viewers.
I'm Brooke Thompson. I'm the singer of the Mighty Fine and play guitar.
And then I'm Chris Scott, the drummer of the Mighty Fine.
So tell us a little bit of how you got started, how did the band get, how do you get your sound, things like that.
Yeah, definitely. We started about 6 years ago. A couple buddies of mine and myself, including our guitarist Casey. We wanted to start a band. Actually, interestingly enough, we wanted to be kind of like a folk punk band, maybe like a little dash of like Dropkick Murphys. I think it was just kind of the youth in us that wanted to do something fun like that. Once we had some member changes and stuff, we realized that's kind of not our forte, and it didn't seem natural for us to do. But Chris joined the band pretty shortly after we started, and kind of from there we started solidifying lineups, and it took a little while. It took a few years to like get things down, but once we got that solid lineup, we kind of had the idea of what kind of music we wanted to make and what kind of albums we wanted to kind of shoot for.
Yeah, the change of members definitely kind of changed a lot of that up, because you'd have different influences. People kind of have a little bit different strengths and weaknesses. So, that's kind of going back to the original lineup that we kind of had a couple years ago. Really kind of got the sound that is very solid and kind of what we wanted to go with originally.
Oh, cool. You do have a new album out right now, Brothers and Smugglers.
Yep.
Daphne, I saw the video for that. Really awesome video. Love the sound. But also, too, what really floated in my eye is the fact that you opened up for the Ataris just recently. How was that, being able to open up for Chris Rowe and such a band that's been around for so much? They've been influenced a lot of young punk rockers, pop punk rockers right now.
Definitely.
Yeah. It was really cool. I think the first night was just kind of one of those like, whoa, we're kind of getting to hang out with some people that, you grew up listening to and watching and stuff on stage. And it was just, getting to be part of their world and stuff like that. I mean, they're all of them such nice guys. They just kind of pulled us in and really made our whole CD release experience amazing. Getting to go back to our hometown and stuff with them was a blast, getting to hang out with them.
So with Brothers and Smugglers just came out. Tell us a little bit about the album. What was the concept in developing it and bringing this out?
Definitely. I think going into the album, we more or less knew what kind of record we wanted to make. We've had past releases where I think pretty quickly after we maybe wanted to either change things up or, wanted maybe a different, sometimes you're on a budget, and with that budget, you can't go back and change things after it's already said and done. So in order to push forward, we kind of let things be. But with this record, we really kind of, it was very thought out. It was very much demoed out. A lot of pre-pro was involved, and getting connected with the producer that we worked with, Kyle Black, I think was a really huge step in kind of achieving what we wanted, because he understood that sound. He understood that, kind of where we are and where we are at as musicians, and really pushed us to be better musicians. Because, it's one thing to be a live musician. It's a hell of another thing to be in the studio and really trying to do things over and over and over and over and over and over and over again and over again. And we've done a lot of self-produced kind of stuff in the past. And you may let things slide a little bit, but when you have someone else that's just on your ass, you're gonna just do it.
Yeah. Cool. So what's your favorite song playing on the new album?
Oh, that's really tough, honestly, because it kind of goes in phases, because you listen to it for us and it's like, oh man, I forgot how much I love this song. Let's start playing it, and then we play it and we go through another song and I'm like, oh, I forgot how much I love this song. So I want to say probably for me, it's probably either Break the Tide or Bad Form. Those are just, they both go back to back on the record, and I think when we play it live, it's another fun part of it too.
I think for me, one that we haven't played until the last couple nights, we hadn't done live, is Calypso, and it's just a really kind of start off the bat high energy song, and it's fun to play, fun to sing. I like the variations in the song of just the momentum and how it kind of moves and progresses as the song goes from finish to end, or beginning to end. So it's kind of neat, when you cycle through different songs, see what works live, what doesn't, and where it fits in the set, how you keep that momentum going, for sure.
Well, I really love the album. I really love the upbeat tempo of it, and it's kind of like what I remember listening to. It's kind of like friggin' the Ataris. I could see hear that little MXPX into it, and I'm just like, this is an awesome sound. This is the type of music I like, and this is the type of music you should really check out. They are the Mighty Fine from
San Luis Obispo.
San Luis Obispo. That's why I said her, because I've already mixed it up a couple times. San Luis Obispo. Check them out. How could they find you so they can listen more to your music and see when you're going to be back here in LA?
Easiest route's probably just right through our website, just because it's got links to everything. So Facebook links on there, Twitter, Instagram, whatever social site you use. We usually try to post all the updates and stuff when interviews and shows and stuff come out. So website, themightyfine.com, probably just the easiest source to start off with.
Cool. Hey, thank you very much for stopping with us. We really appreciate it. And check out their album. It is really awesome. Brothers and Smugglers. It's out now. Find it on iTunes.